Hello everyone and welcome back to my A through Z playthrough for Heroes of the Storm. Today, we are going to be taking a look at Sergeant Hammer, aka the Siege Tank from StarCraft. This was one of the first characters that, if you look at the StarCraft characters here, we have the Siege Tank, we have the Medic, we have the Probe, but I believe Hammer, or the Siege Tank, was the first unit from StarCraft that became a character, that was given a name, as of the name of Sergeant Hammer. And then characters like Lieutenant Morales, Probius, Blaze followed suit. So Hammer was never an actual character until they put her in this game and dubbed her Sergeant Hammer. And then all of a sudden, she popped up in StarCraft 2's co-op mode as an actual character. So I just found that interesting that in StarCraft, they were just units. But then they came over to Heroes of the Storm and they became actual characters. And StarCraft then kind of bounced off that and embraced it. Where now not only is Sergeant Hammer in co-op, but so is Lieutenant Morales. I wouldn't be surprised if a future map in the co-op mode features Blaze as a, where he's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you two are here. I need your help," just like Hammer and Morales do. But anyway, Sergeant Hammer herself, she is a character. She is dubbed as a range specialist that historically was a character that would take a lot of the generic basic talents that you would pick up, like focused attack, giant killer. She would just take a bunch of these generic talents that emphasized her basic attacks, and was kind of a niche pick. She would get chosen on certain maps such as Battlefield of Eternity, Infernal Shrines, and they would just kind of camp there in their siege mode and try to attack the objective. Now, the thing about Sergeant Hammer, though, is that she was very vulnerable because she needed certain teammates to help protect her, so like Lieutenant Morales to keep her healed. Because once Hammer goes into her siege mode, she kind of puts herself in a vulnerable position. And certain teammates, or not teammates, certain characters would be able to, charge her and bring her out of position. Or if there was a Chromie on the other side, just forget it, because, you just lost your advantage in range once that happened. Well, Hammer went through a rework recently to try and help out her build variety as well as her survivability. For one thing, they moved siege mode from her E to her trait, and they put instead this ability called Neo Steel Plating to give her armor for a couple seconds to try and be able to increase her survivability. Plus, they added the functionality that you get increased range for your abilities like Concussive Blast and Spider Mines when you are in siege mode. So it was very interesting to see how they were trying to enhance what Hammer has, but also give her more variety, as well as change some of her talents around, such as by the way, Maelstrom rounds at first I thought was going to be really good, but then they kind of nerfed it when it was in the PTR, where now hardly anyone ever picks it. They usually go with either ambush or advanced artillery. There are still some talents here that you kind of recognize. This is regenerative biosteel. It's basically vampiric assault. It's a little different though, because it's, for Sergeant Hammer. They moved hover mode and graduating range both to level 7 compared to level 16 to give her that specific type of advantage early on in the game, which is something I'm noticing they're doing with other characters, such as what they did recently with Varian. So it's, all of a sudden I started to see Sergeant Hammer pop up a lot more often in Quick Match. I don't think I saw her more often in Hero League than she would before, but, her ults are still kind of the same, but it's very interesting how she received those, the changes that she received recently. I've never been much of a Sergeant Hammer player, but I seem to do pretty well with her. I only have her at level 11, as you can see, but when I look at my stats, I have a 75% win rate with her, 24-8. So I guess I might be doing something right. I do tend to play, tend to enjoy playing specialists. Excuse me. And we'll see how it goes. By the way, I love this skin because it's you know, a horde specific skin, Loktar Olgar. So we'll see how things go with Sergeant Hammer today. Okay, everyone, so we are going to be playing today on Blackheart's Bay today. Our team is Sergeant Hammer, Vala, Maiev, Rhaegar, and Phoenix. This is after the Phoenix release. Against Stukov, Genji, Azmodan, Greymane, and Zul. Immediately I recognize there's going to be a couple of problems. Stukov with his silence is going to be a problem, especially if he gets the extra range. And Zul with his root is also going to be quite a problem. Let's see here. I think I'm going to go with Advanced Artillery to increase the splash damage and basic attack damage and increase the splash radius. They're all going to be fighting up there, so let's see whether or not I can maybe get a bit of... Oh, hello! Hello, Zul. Did not pick that I should, though. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, I am going to use my boosters here, try and get away from Zul before he kills me. And then siege mode here, though that's a bit too far. I do like the visual that you can see there of my siege mode, so let's see. I love the extra range, though, with this. You can put that there from all the way over here. That's pretty great. Look at that extra splash damage I'm doing there. I do sometimes have a tendency to make the mistake of not really clicking all my targets, but that can change once I get hover mode, which honestly these days I find myself liking more so than graduating range, because I think I said this in my video where I took a look at the changes, is that, oh my goodness, get out of here, Genji. Alright, I'm gonna go heal up. I'm gonna be getting all those coins. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to win this matchup against Zul down here. So, other than the changes to Hammer that happened very recently, I can't really recall that much in terms of her life cycle or changes that she's had, especially over the past year. She was basically just a niche pick that continued to rely a lot on generic talents for her main build and lacked variety in that regard. Let me see if I can get over here. At level 4, I'm going to go with Regenerative Biosteel to help with my survivability. I'm going to go ahead and put my mines there to kind of give us a bit of a scouting edge there. Though I probably should go over here to try and help out my team. There we go. I don't even think I hit him. We do have enough for turning now, though, thanks to that Stukov dying, so... Use my boosters to get down here faster to try and defend against this Zul. Is Maiev like, come on, let's get this camp. Alright, hold on. Oh, there's Zul, I knew it. I had a feeling he was going to be right there. And right now, I am taking a lot of damage from this camp. But, fortunately, with my Regenerative Biosteel, I'm able to heal myself a bit. Okay, we both need to go. I am gonna... No, he's ridden me and I'm probably dead. Oh, he missed me! Wow! Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Let me, hold on. Does take a few seconds to go back in and out of siege mode. Alright, I'm gonna go with hover mode. I know this is not the more popular choice, but it kind of fits my style more, and I like the extra maneuverability that it does provide. Plus, against a team like this, I don't think I'm going to be able to just sit around in graduating range all that long. I can just move out of it. It's great. It's like, oh, look at that. Your silence doesn't affect me when I'm in hover mode. Boom. There you go. Back away. Now I'm going... I could use my armor, but I don't want to take the chance. Especially with the Stukov right there with the silence. Because they can root me in the silence. And that would not be great. And looks like they want to probably get that camp themselves. I kind of blame them. I'm going to activate my armor and then try to get away. But once again, as I said right there, that root silence combo is going to be very difficult to deal with as Sergeant Hammer. Looks like the Rhaegar is making his way down here. See if I can go over here. Use my... Oh, my boosters are still on cooldown. This is one of the things I don't like about Hammer is how slow she moves when she's not able to mount. And until you get to that level where you can pick the talent to help with your thruster cooldown, you feel at such a disadvantage. There's Stukov. And there is Zool right there. They have their ults, we do not, so we have to be careful. Yikes. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, nice cleanse from our Rhaegar, but we need 10. We need our ults. Alright, we have it. I'm going to take Blunt Force Gun. I am a big fan of this ult. Not so much Napalm Strike. I'm not going to say that Napalm Strike is the better ult. But man, do I just love the idea of launching a big, like, missile across the entire map. And once you get to level 20, oh my goodness, does it get fun being able to try and aim it and have it attack multiple structures. I need to go down here because Zool is not leaving bottom lane. And no one else is coming down here to defend this, so... It's kind of my job. I'm going to get behind the gate because, well, this is what Zool wants to do, and I have to stay down here and defend it. I'm pretty sure he's going to try and get this camp. Nope, never mind. He is just content with trying to push. I mean, with his his trait, I should say. Not surprising. And I'll get to that when we get to Zool in this run. Since I do play him quite a bit. Although, right now, he did go up there. And our Rhaegar got killed. And our team is very split. While their team is traveling together a lot. Our Vala is pushing top, just content with doing that, I guess. I'm going to sit up here to help out Phoenix get this camp. Alright, so I'm now going to use this to try and help clear this up. Ugh. They are fighting. Oh my goodness. And our Vala just will not leave the top lane to help them. I can't do much to help in that fight. Especially when I have to stay down here to try and contend with this Zool. Alright. Let's see. This is going to help out with our movability. While in Siege mode, hitting a hero with basic attacks reduces the cooldown of thrusters by 5 seconds. So, it's going to really help in that regard. They have 2 coins, we have 14. We have enough for a turn, and the problem is we can't get a good opportunity to do so. Although, it looks like... Okay, we did get one there. But, as you can see, a lot of our team is just kind of like... Look at this Zool. He tried to attack all 4 of us together. Oh, look at the damage that did to Stukov there. Unfortunately, because I am awful at chasing. But now that I have some teammates here, I can be able to try and attack this fort, which is something that Hammer does very well, obviously. Stay there. No, you're chasing him away from me. Alright, let's go over here. Help out Phoenix get this camp. There we go. We'll go over here to help them get the coins. Put mines there for scouting. We can get this camp over here. Oh, hello. Wait, are they trying to turn in? Nope, never mind. Oh, I got the Greymane. I dismounted him. Put the mines there. Oh, we got the Genji. Yes! Can we get the Greymane? Yes, we got him. I'm trying, I'm trying. Okay. Yeah, good job, Phoenix. Got the coins. Alright, let's go turn in. Let's see. I like both mechanical know-how, but I also like Giant Killer, especially here when they do have a Asmodan. Grants 5% maximum health as a shield for 2 seconds. If the shield is destroyed, your basic attack damage then increased for 5 seconds. Let's go with that because I have hardly gone against the Asmodan at all in this game. So, and he's the only one that's going to take some serious damage from that, so we will try and do that for extra survivability and possible more value from it. So as you can see, Hammer's, you know, obviously meant to specialize in doing lots of siege damage. Oh my gosh, is that a laser Asmodan? It is! Oh my gosh. A laser Asmodan on battlefield, on Blackheart's Bay. Oh, they gotta turn in while we were up here. I guess it's okay, but they're gonna be, they're coming up here. Woo, boy. Ah! Thank you, Rhaegar. Wow, this Zool is so determined to get me. Oh, I just missed. I just missed the Greymane. Oh man, I should have waited to use my ult. But then again, that's going to change when we get to level 20. We missed a coin over here. Oh, I could go over there, but oh, that is so dangerous. That is so risky right now. Alright, Let's hold on. Vala. That's slow from Stukov. Oh my goodness. Our Vala's getting a little testy, a little toxic. Thinking that we have to win the game right now, right this moment. This is Blackheart's Bay. You don't have to win it right now. Oh, there we go. Got the Genji. Okay, now we can move in. We have the advantage. Come on, focus the Zool. He's right there. Yeah, there we go. What's great about also hover mode is I can be able to turn these in while I'm in my siege mode. Ugh. Rhaegar, turn in. Turn in, Rhaegar. Come on. There we go. All right. Now we'll go down here and work on getting these coins. Put those there to help scout for me. All right. At level 20, we're going to be taking Orbital BFG. What I love about this town... Oh my gosh, Genji. There we go. All right. Oh, I need a heal so bad. Oh, don't dunk me, Asmo. Don't dunk me. Oh, the Ancestral from Rhaegar. I want to launch this, but I also want to wait. Ah, you know what? There we go. We'll launch it from right here. So what's great about the level 20 Orbital BFG is that it's going to travel and orbit the map every 5 seconds. So if you have a lot of structures you want it to take down, you just have it you just aim it, and it'll just keep, you see this? It just keeps going around, and it just keeps hitting that. It becomes a ticking, clock for the enemy team. That they better pick it up, otherwise that's going to go down in a matter of time. As long as I don't fire it again and re-aim it. Alright, let's make our way down here to help out Phoenix. Because I don't want him to get caught by himself over here. Let's go ahead and put that over there for scouting. Okay. Look out, Rhaegar. What are you doing? Why were you there? Oh, my goodness. Run, Phoenix, run. We don't have to fight right now. We have catapult pressure. Now, so now what's great, because that fort went down, I can try to re-aim it. You know what I'm going to do? Let me try and aim it where it's going to hit the core, as well as the, hold on. I have to try and aim this. I want to try and aim this where it's going to... Yeah, here we go. Please tell me that's going to actually hit the core. Because I... Okay, it will. Alright, whew! So now, that is going to defend the enemy team from turning in, while also constantly putting pressure on their core's shield. Or on their core in general. Okay. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Here we go. Alright, they're down. 3 of them are dead. I say 4 of them are dead. I say we attack the core now. So, come on, team. Come on, what are you doing? There we go. Just keep wailing away at their core now. And it is GG. Alright. So that's Sergeant Hammer. You saw basically what she can do, and you can see the siege damage. It's kind of like self-explanatory with Hammer. Hey, look at that. Salty Vala. But, yeah, you can see that Hammer, you know, a little limited in her mobility and her team fighting, unless she's able to get in good position. And have the kind of teammates to help protect her. Having that Rhaegar to heal me sometimes did help, though I was able to still pick up some survivability talents because he was often in the top while I was kind of soloing against Zool all the time. So the talents we went with today, if you want to follow along: Advanced Artillery, Regenerative Biosteel, Hover Siege Mode. Though you can still do Graduating Range, though it felt to me as if it's not as strong as it used to be, because it felt like the range got smaller but since before the rework. Blunt Force Gun, I'm not saying it's the better ult over Napalm Strike. Napalm Strike is probably still the better team fighting ult, but I just love like firing this big gigantic missile across the map, you know. Hypercooling engines, mechanical know-how, though I could still, you know, have gone for Giant Killer if we were facing like a warrior on the team as well as the Asmodan. Then I probably would have gone for the Giant Killer, but I thought that would give me a bit more extra survivability. And then Orbital BFG, just to have that constant missile circling the map to help take down their structures and their shield on their core. Hammer, you know, I think she's in a decent place. She's still kind of a niche pick. She's not like a top tier, like every match type of pick, but you know, she's in a solid spot right now, I think. You know, just kind of like, you know, she's Hammer. She does what she does. Up next, we are going to be taking a look at Sonya, who for a long time has been one of the strongest characters in this game, and went through a rework very, very recently, which I did like how much it changed the variety, because she was pretty much like stuck in one build. I think the rework gave her more variety, but we will talk about that more when we come back. Stay tuned.